Questions for Tommy?
Tommy, obviously it wasn't the start it wasn't the start you guys wanted as an offense. But the way you guys responded, especially in that second quarter, and then when you needed a touchdown in the final drive of the fourth quarter, what do you think you learned about your offense and what y'all can be if you play all cylinders?
I think we started out pretty slow. Obviously, that's not us. That's not our brand of football. Made a lot of careless mistakes early, but it showed that resilient and relentless effort, and that we're willing to fight no matter what. So we learned that today. We know we're going to continue to fight no matter what's going on, and we're going to respond.
Chris?
You're a veteran of the college game. What was sort of your messaging to guys after this game in the locker room as you try to flush it and turn your attention to what's ahead?
I think we needed it. I think guys are riding high, feeling it, kind of smelling ourselves, feeling good. A little adversity. I think we respond and bounce back. We have to really quick here, but I think we needed it. I think it'd be good for us moving forward. I think it would just push us and make us work harder and continue to play harder.
All right.
Was Virginia's defense doing anything particular to take away your running? It seemed like you got some yards on the ground, but you particularly. But some of the places where maybe you've gotten out in the past, it seemed like they were there pretty quick.
No, I think I just probably made a couple of bad reads here and there. Probably should just hand the ball off, give it to the back, and let the backs do their thing.
You've been very vocal in sort of trying to set the tenor for this team coming off of all the disappointment of last year, and that worked pretty well the first time around. Do you have like a message that you would deliver, maybe you said in the locker room, to try and kind of say like, hey, this happened, let's go back and get them next week?
Oh yeah, I mean after the game I was like, just be a man about it. Take it to the 10, eat it, and on to the next. You're not gonna dwell on the past. It's over with. Now it's on to the team to play this next week.
On the pass induce that gets overturned, were you guys already working on your 2-point conversion? I mean, like how surprised were you that ended up getting overturned?
I was pretty surprised. I thought he had the ball. I thought it was a catch, but they overturned it and on to the next play. Kind of knew what they was gonna do defensively, and our plan just didn't work.
Corey?
In college football, hardly anybody goes undefeated. Losses are a part of life in 2025 college football, and one loss in 2025 certainly doesn't derail anything. Is that the message that maybe the team needs? You keep saying it's something we might have needed. Like, do you think this could refocus you? Because we all know what's coming on the next Saturday night. Right?
Most definitely. We got to continue to keep smiling, keep working, keep believing in one another, and stay together. That's one thing. Things like this and happens, and kind of teams kind of fall apart, but we got a good brotherhood here, and we know what we need to do, and we're going to continue to stay together and continue to fight.
All right. Did you sense any signs of that, is like late in the game or after the game, in terms of how guys were responding initially? There's a lot more time, but just the initial responses. Did you like what you saw from guys, or?
Oh yeah, I loved it. I mean, obviously we didn't start how we wanted to start and play the game of football that we wanted to play. So, but we fought and we fought and we fought, and and we lost. But that's what happens in battles. You go to war and you fight, and sometimes you lose. But like I said, man, we're gonna continue to work, and we know what we have to do. And I mean, obviously, we're just gonna come together, and we're gonna continue to work and get ready for this next week.
Jerry, last one.
On that last drive in regulation, y'all were down by touchdown. You got to score. What was being said in the huddle? Who were the leaders? What was the atmosphere like in the huddle?
The guys just looked at me, and then they kind of asked me why I was smiling, and I was just like, one more play. I don't know. I was smiling through the whole process. I mean, it's football, and these are the moments that I dreamed of playing in, that I want to prevail in. So moments like that is it's why we play football. And we went out there and we executed, and the outcome didn't turn out how we wanted to. But like I said, we fought, and the guys, we all believed in each other, and we went out there and we came short. But we're gonna continue to fight and continue to work hard and continue to get better.